let's enough about your cock and your
Right.
love life. Let's get into some videos. Listen, this is the first show we've done post-election.
Yeah,
We
post-election.
obviously are gonna do liberal meltdown
Yeah.
videos. So that's
and
all
we're,
we're.
and we're Trump guys out there, so we
Yeah.
enjoy Trump.
Yeah. So if that's not your thing, if you're watching us, you don't like Trump,
Yeah.
you don't like watching liberals crying about the election.
Yeah.
This episode's not for you.
Yeah.
You know. So.
But this shit is funny. You got to be honest. So
We gotta, and we've had about 2 weeks of this, and dude, I'm actually shocked. The amount of people still having meltdowns
I
2
know.
weeks after the election. Like,
yeah.
it's amazing. The content's almost like never ending, and we still have the inauguration.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah. Right. Shit. That's true.
shit's gonna get wild. And I can't. Those meltdowns are gonna be epic on his election day.
Oh yeah, because they're like, it's actually happening. Oh my god, it's actually happening. Oh my god.
The really infamous one, the girl with the green jacket meme.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, where she's like, no, that was from the inauguration.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah, there'll be a bunch of that.
Yeah, you'll see a bunch of that. So,
Uh-huh.
because these people have no self-awareness.
Yeah.
I think that's what's great
And then
about
plus
it. And
from now till then, the media is going to push ridiculous stories that are going
Right.
to drive these people even crazier.
yeah, they're
Yeah.
gonna. I can't wait for he's gonna be a dictator on day one.
Uh-huh.
Thing. I was having a conversation with somebody who's, my one friend who was disappointed about the election, and I go, because he brought that up. He goes, well, Trump said he's gonna be a dictator on day one, and I go, do you have no sense of humor? Do liberals are they like incapable of jokes?
Yeah,
it's
right.
like my mother. Like
Yeah.
she takes everything I say literally.
Yeah.
It's almost like sarcasm's like Chinese to them.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, right, exactly.
Like Trump says so many things sarcastically.
Uh-huh.
On day one, I'm gonna be a dictator. I'm gonna enact, whatever shit he's talking
Yeah.
about. It's called sarcasm, guys. It's
Right.
not literal.
Right.
Get a fucking grip on reality.
I know. Or also, too, when you just hear something or see a headline, research into it and watch the video that it came from,
Yeah.
so you get the actual context of it. Because a lot of things are taken out of context.
The exhausting thing about liking Trump, because I went from being like a non-Trump guy in the very beginning.
Yeah.
I voted for Hillary in 2016. That's
Yeah.
how
Uh-huh.
far I've come.
Right.
I went from being a never Trump guy way early on
Yeah.
to constantly having to defend him now, and that's part of liking Trump. You feel like you're like his lawyer.
Yeah.
'Cause every
Right.
video that they talk about, he said something crazy. You have to like pull it up and go, no, this is the context he actually means it. It's actually
Yeah.
exhausting.
I know, it really is.
And what it did was, because I had to like do that in the beginning when I didn't like Trump. I go, he didn't say that. I don't like the guy, but he didn't say what you're saying that he said. And then it morphs over time into, no, I have to defend this guy ferociously because he's always taking it out
Yeah,
of
just
context.
like with
And
the
he's awesome, by
with
the way.
the very fine people hoax thing,
Right.
and then Obama on that one rally parroting that again when that's been completely debunked
Yeah.
even by Snopes.
Right.
You know,
right, yeah,
like,
he was
it's-
still saying, he was still like on the campaign trail talking about, Trump said that there was very fine people that day when there was white supremacists,
Yeah, like everyone knows that's just bullshit.
Yeah. But do they though?
Well, I mean, probably a lot of those people in the crowd didn't, but
Imagine those people in the crowd. They're sitting there eating that up. Like
Oh,
it's,
yeah.
like it's the word of God.
yeah,
They,
for
and they
real.
believe it.
Yeah, those ones either too.
Now that we're all saying what we're thinking, I'm going to go ahead and say that I think if you voted for Donald Trump, you're ugly. I think you're all freaking ugly, and I think you're dumb as bricks. And
Well,
I
that's
think you're
nothing I haven't heard before. So, like,
I disagree. I think we're handsome, and I also think we're bright.
yeah, and we're as strong as rocks.
That's right.
bigot in every sense of the word.
We're actually
Every
what
use
is a true ashlar, because a rough ashlar is an uncut stone for masonry and the purposes of building. And when they craft that stone to fit into a building, that is called a true ashlar.
Oh, okay.
Or a cut stone, which will fit with others into a pattern of masonry.
I thought you were going to say some absolute bullshit, but I do like that.
Yeah.
So that was good. I'll give you credit there.
Yeah.
of the word. I also not only won't care when all the bad stuff that's gonna happen happens to you, I actually want it to happen to you.
Womp womp.
What bad stuff?
Yeah, we're winning, by the way.
Yeah.
You ever see that video of Trump talking about we're going to be winning? There's going to be so much winning.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is not okay. This is not okay. This simply will not do. And this is not okay. And I'm not good with this. This is sick.
I just being your neighbor and you hear them like this fucker is screaming into his camera.
You're across the hall and you're jerking off and you're like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's like you just ruined my ed session, buddy.
Right.
Like, but here, this is with all these libs online melting down. I really wonder how many of them actually care or know about the issues, or are they just doing this to get some sort of internet like fame and
Okay, so
notoriety?
yeah, here's the funny thing about these meltdowns is like who cries and then sets up their camera and records it.
I know.
You know what I mean? So
Imagine,
it's like you're not.
imagine whatever a severely emotional moment you had in your life and you cried. Would you ever think of sticking a camera to record it?
Right, you're like, oh my god, my parents are dead. They died in the. Oh, I gotta record this.
Yeah, right.
Let's see, pull up
Especially-
TikTok. Let me find the recording. Let me do that again.
And especially
Oh my god.
over a fucking election. And then what's funny is because this is just a byproduct of the internet and social media. It's a different world
Right.
people live in. But the day after the election, when I was at work and, I see, I don't know, at least 100 people a day, if not more, it was as if the election never even happened. So, a lot of these things only exist on the internet because people
Right.
have keyboard muscles, like just
Keyboard
what-
warriors. as they
keyboard,
call
yeah.
it, yeah.
Just like with your business, people argue about the dumbest shit, but if they were actually in person, they would not do that shit.
Well,
what
I think
mean?
all these people are looking for attention too. People are
It's
attention.
an attention-seeking thing.
Most people
Because
are.
these people are all just fucking boring
Yeah.
morons,
Yeah.
Beta!
I'm sorry. No.
I can't believe she got her mouth open so big. It's like
got a big
insane.
mouth.
Yeah.
Why? I'm sorry.
They all look like kooks.
And it's all chicks.
It's all
Most of
chicks.
it, it's like 90% chicks. You get some effeminate guys and gay guys.
Yeah.
It's mostly with
Like
these.
that top chick in the middle, like her eyes are bugging out of their head like a kook.
Now, even though I'm not from the US, I do find it hilarious watching
All
these
these
mostly
chicks
woke
secretly want a
muppets lose their
conservative
minds
dick
over.
in them.
They really do.
They really do because they need to be set straight.
Two things. Shout out to what's this channel's name? It's Ararco TV or Anarcho TV.
Something like that.
He's got a good channel. That's where we get a lot of these like cringe, woke meltdowns.
Yeah,
from,
he's
so.
put a lot of good compilations together.
Yeah. And then secondly, Dad, to your point, all these women, they met a good guy that they were madly in love with.
Yeah.
They turned conservative overnight.
Oh yeah.
Or they would be tolerate. They would tolerate his
Yeah.
opinions because they love him.
Yeah, right.
So
And then you would initially hate fuck over it, and
Yeah,
then
yeah.
once you set them straight, they would be all about it,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then just be like they would completely lose
mhm.
whatever things they're thinking of right now.
For Donald Trump winning the election. So I gathered the best clips of these donuts having meltdowns for my mostly American audience to enjoy.
This is all prank, right? Like we're just gonna wake up tomorrow morning and everything's gonna go back to the way it'll be a sight.
Nothing
It'll be
changed the
like
next
a really
morning.
bad dream, and none of this will have ever happened, right? Like it'll be like the first time, and then we're all gonna pull through fine in 4 years. Correct? Please, someone tell me.
I mean, my thing with this too is these are people that are like probably don't even pay attention to politics.
No,
these chicks.
exactly. Knows nothing about any of the subjects.
And were they like? Were the last 4 years just wonderful to you?
Yeah, I know.
Like, that's the thing. I'm like so like perplexed by like
Yeah,
if you're a rational person, right? And let's say you don't like Trump,
yeah.
but you are rational. There's no way, no conceivable way you can look at the last 4 years and go, "Yep, everything has gotten so much better."
It's been utterly terrible.
Yeah.
Like literally this close to the
I-
brink of the end of civilization with the nuclear fucking war.
I argued with my buddy about the gas price thing.
Yeah.
And he goes, I haven't noticed a change in gas prices. And I go, gas was almost $6
Yeah.
2 summers ago.
Yeah, right.
You didn't notice that.
Yeah, you didn't notice that?
Did you get in your car? Because you drive way more than I do.
Yeah.
So you had to have noticed.
Or the cost of anything.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Well, in his defense, he goes, well, I eat out every day, so I don't know. And I go, okay, so you don't buy groceries. However, even going out has become far more expensive.
Yeah, right.
Like a sit-down restaurant, let's say you get a burger and fries with a drink, you're almost spending $20.
Yeah, I know.
Go to Five Guys.
Yeah.
A meal for 2 people at Five Guys is like $30.
Yeah, that's a
if
lot
not
of
more.
money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For burgers and fries.
I know.
You don't have filet mignon or anything crazy.
Yeah. Have you talked to any of your lib friends since the
just that one time.
Yeah.
No, he's the one guy. Dude's in hiding. He's really like not
really?
taking it well.
Yeah.
So
I also think there's a lot
I
of
hope he
people
prayed.
that realize they've been deceived too, because the ratings on MSNBC are plummeting, and like
MSNBC's about to get bought out.
yeah, I know.
They're about to get sold.
Yeah,
That's gonna be. I can't wait for that to happen.
Yeah.
And all those.
but I think you
sissies
see a
on that
lot of
channel go
people
away.
that would take the information these people are giving out as like, oh, they're being truthful and honest, and realize like they just been bullshitting me.
Right,
It's like,
right.
so I'm done with them.
I can tell you one thing right now: marriage is the farthest thing from on the table currently.
No, you
So
need marriage.
they
You
really-
need a
they
man.
screwed
Yeah,
the
you
pooch
need a
on
man.
that one. If they thought
Because you're a
that any
goofball.
of this was
Yeah.
going to actually help with the whole family and kids department and lowering birth rates, because that, no, nuh-uh, not even. Any semblance of thoughts I had or hope for that is completely going to be a no
You
thanks
need a
for me,
man.
love.
You need a
You
man.
think I would ever even dare?
Because she
bring
probably
a
would
check?
actually be a great mother if a man
She's
would
pretty.
set her
She's
straight.
She needs a guy to reprogram her because she's just too much of a goofball on her own.
Yeah.
Because I mean, look how she's at. She's crying. First of all,
crying.
I would never cry and then get my phone out and start recording.
I
it
know. It's
for
just,
any reason.
It's just absolutely
It's
psychotic.
weird.
No, it's just like I said. I think a lot of it's just for internet attention. Like
Yeah.
I think some of these people probably had this planned days in advance. Like, oh, if he wins, I'm gonna go ape shit on TikTok.
Yeah.
Just to get notoriety.
Yeah.
But then you're
Imagine watching that back too. You got to put some text over. You got to add a filter.
yeah.
You're sitting there watching yourself bawling.
Uh-huh.
You wouldn't have the thought to go, oh, this is.
Yeah, this is pretty cringe. I
Right.
probably shouldn't do this.
Child into this country now. It was rough before. Now, no, that's cute. And the men, don't even get me started about dating. To think I was still entertaining a few moderates here and there sometimes. No, honey, no, not even close. That's never. Goodbye.
No, she's
So
just pissed that she hasn't been fucked good.
Right.
Because she's,
yeah.
if anything, she probably dated some lib dude
Yeah.
with erectile dysfunction and shit.
Hey, let's take it easy on the erectile dysfunction. We've all been there, right, guys? Am I right?
Yeah, right.
Huh?
Yeah. Yeah. You can thank me for saving your life with that shit.
Thank you, Daddy Derek.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, this is your favorite
This is my
guy?
favorite one.
Yeah.
So let's watch this one. Everybody shut the fuck up. I love this guy. I love it. W.
Yeah. I love how he covers all cardinal directions.
Right.
This is just
North, south, west, east.
Yeah, right. That was smart. That was
Oh my
smart.
God.
Make sure he got it all directions.
I love it.
What's wrong with you? I can't do this anymore. I'm literally sick. I'm literally sick to my stomach.
Oh, honey.
Oh, poor girl.
What has happened to America?
They all have nose rings too.
Something that nose rings, piercings, tattoos.
It's like what gives it away is nose rings, and then they have the clear glasses, with the not the glass part, but whatever they call the thing that contains the glass of the eyeglasses is always that like clearish
Okay.
white one. That's another sign
Oh.
of like this problem. This person's probably like a shit lib.
Oh, okay. Okay, I'll pay this. That's a new one. to me.
There'll be one. I'll point it out.
Alright.
That style of glasses, but the nose ring is always a
Dead
big
giveaway.
dead giveaway.
Obviously, hair color.
Yeah, hair color.
Obviously, it's a gay guy with a dick in their mouth.
Yeah.
So,
What has happened to democracy?
not my
What has
democracy.
happened to freedom?
Actually,
Done.
democracy worked this time, and the candidate you wanted to win did nothing democratic whatsoever.
Right. So yeah, this was a more literal sense, because he won. He actually won the popular vote.
Yeah.
So he had the mandate
Yeah.
from the majority of the people. So,
Uh-huh. And Kamala Harris went through no democratic process to be anointed
Right.
to the position.
Right.
So, like, what are you?
I was gonna say, they don't know.
Right, exactly.
they don't-
have no clue.
You think this chick knows?
No.
She don't know.
No.
Probably don't even know what a primary is.
No, this is the same type of people when the Russia-Ukraine thing started, and immediately on Twitter was pray for Ukraine, pray for Ukraine.
Adding the little Ukraine flag.
Yeah, yeah.
That or better example is during the BLM thing.
Oh
When
yeah,
all white chicks were like, "Okay, I have to make a post about this."
Yeah,
You know what I
right,
mean?
uh-huh.
Making this all about me now.
yeah,
So,
yeah. Make it all about. That's what all this shit comes down to. Is
No.
this is about you. This is not.
You know, I remember they were posting links to like BLM donation things. Remember that?
Oh wow.
They were like, donate to BLM here in
This
the
is all
link.
a scam.
Right. Oh my god, what a bunch of cucks.
I know.
We are a bunch of fucking cuckolds in this country.
I know, for real.
And not enough men got together and go, no, we're not putting up with this bullshit anymore.
Yeah, right. I know.
It's garbage.
Yeah. Yeah.
Until now. Now we did, but
Yeah.
This is a message to anyone who follows me. If you voted for Trump, unfollow me and block me. If you didn't vote, unfollow me and block me. The fact that it's this close means I've lost all hope in the American people.
she's a cute girl. She's a college student. She's in
I
a
know.
dorm. She's got like a Backstreet Boys poster on
Yeah.
the wall there. You know.
Yeah.
She don't know.
I know.
You could change her. You could just go.
Yeah.
Could date her and turn her around.
Oh yeah, I turn around
Yeah.
so quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you know what? These all look like very nice, attractive
Right.
girls that they just need some common sense and like a man with just to put them in their place.
Actually, this should be called "Women That Need a Man" compilation.
Yeah. Honestly,
Like, it should not be this close.
Oh,
Why
honey.
would
because no
anyone
man
vote
wants
for
to
this
hear your
person?
political breakdown when you're a complete stooge
Right.
on political matters.
Right.
You know nothing that's going on.
Having a meltdown. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how to wait. I'm so stressed. How you can't look out
She's got
into the
tattoos on her
world,
forehead.
into
I know.
the people
Or on
of this
her,
country
temple.
and see
Yeah,
what's
Mildring.
happening. I am 48 years old and I have never experienced anything like this and never thought I would in this country. I don't know how to handle this. I don't know how to get through the next
Because these
couple
are just
days.
all insane people that have been hearing nothing but Trump's a fascist, he's Hitler, and they didn't do the research and they believe that. But oddly enough, Joe Biden calling him Hitler relentlessly, and then when they go, Trump goes to the White House, meets Biden, they're like best friends.
I know.
You
Joe
know?
Biden's like arc in this whole thing is kind of just so fucking funny.
Yeah, right.
Like he got thrown out and he turned into a Trump supporter
Yeah,
overnight.
right. He totally tanked Kamala's thing, and then
He's
just-
kind of oddly enough, Joe Biden's based in a
I know.
weird way. Like
Yeah.
during when Trump came to visit him at the White House, he was like smiling ear to ear, dude.
Yeah, I love the dark Brandon stuff.
Yeah,
Like
he
'cause
was-
he's just like, fuck Kamala, this bitch screwed me.
He was having a good time and he like reveled in her loss.
Oh, I
Like,
know.
Trump was sitting there and he's just like, oh hell
Uh-huh.
yeah, because like they did listen. I mean, I personally think he's a criminal.
Yeah,
Joe
yeah,
Biden.
he definitely is.
I think he sucks. However, they did throw him out undemocratically,
Yeah,
and it's like, now I don't know
he
whether
has
or
every
not,
right to be pissed.
maybe it's up for conspiracy whether he nominated Kamala.
I doubt
Well,
it.
because he dropped out and he goes, "I'm going to nominate Kamala." Now, is he that sly where he goes in his head, "I'm going to sabotage the Democrats and immediately nominate Kamala, knowing how unpopular she is, knowing she's going to lose to Trump"?
I could see that.
Do you think he had that thought, or do you think
Uh-huh.
she just went ahead and stepped up to overtake the position, and the Democrats went along with it? Like, I still
think
don't know.
I think it was basically the cognitive decline of Biden, and then they were going to throw the 25th Amendment at him.
Right. Well, no, I know that, but what I'm asking is, did they want Kamala, or did they want to have a primary and nominate their own person?
I bet if anything, Biden probably wanted a primary.
You think Biden wanted the primary?
Yeah, because he never liked Kamala. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know. There's so
but,
many
but
conspiracies
I'm sure
on that
the
one.
Democratic establishment was like, no, we're going with Kamala.
You think
and
so?
then he's like, fuck this, I'm going to do some goofy shit to just completely
He did. He just like every turn.
the MAGA
he
has,
sabotaged
and,
her.
Yeah, it was so great. The people calling people garbage. It
Right.
was just like fantastic.
Like he had that. And he never has like press conferences in the middle of the day, but he had one at one of her during the start of her rally, so it like overtook
Yeah.
all the attention.
Yeah, right. It
Like,
was so good.
He's a fucking little devil. I see you, Joe. You're
He
a
really
little
is.
sly devil.
And then he's just like, he approved the attack of missiles into Russia, which
Right.
is like the highest escalation
right.
of like
He's
nuclear war.
He's a dick, but it's hilarious.
Yeah, I know.
So
He's
It appears as though this gigantic piece of won the election. And as much as I hate him because he's a gigantic criminal, authentically horrible human being, I also blame the Democrats for doing
got like
this.
a
How
rooster
hard
hairdo.
is it to
Yeah.
beat him? It's not that
Okay,
hard.
also stop these people calling him a criminal. George Bush, Biden, Obama's, Clintons are the biggest criminals on the face of the earth right now. Why aren't you ever calling those people out?
Yeah, but the fact that they were just able to actually officially indict him as a criminal, that was the whole point in that.
Yeah.
We don't have to go over the whole New York thing, but we
Yeah.
all know that those charges are garbage.
Yeah, right.
And they just wanted to slap the criminal label onto him.
Yeah.
This
To get
stupid
to get
woman
stupid
here.
like this, oh, he's a felon or
yeah,
something.
they
you
go
know,
to that
yeah.
because and you
Or he's
no-
a rapist.
Yeah,
you know?
no critical thinking whatsoever.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Come on, you really think he like raped the vagina dog lady?
Yeah, right.
What was
I
her
know.
name? Eugene
Carroll.
her.
I mean, her story.
Her dog's
Anyone
name
go-
is Vagina.
Go and watch her with the Anderson Cooper interview, and get the one where they took off YouTube, but the one segment she looks at Anderson Cooper and she's like, most women think rape is hot, and he's like, oh, time for commercial break. You know, like, find that clip because this woman's just a kook.
Yeah.
He's a fake ass motherfucker who is not a real human being. He's a piece of shit. Democrats, how could you not beat him? Why could you not beat him?
How old are you?
Yeah.
16?
Yeah.
How am I supposed to go to work and do all of my normal daily activities when
It's easy. All you gotta do is pick up the fries and put them in the bag. And
Yeah,
that's
right.
it.
Uh-huh. You
Dumb
should
bitch.
take no emotions from work. You should leave work with
Right.
no emotions.
know that we all just chose for things to get exponentially
Oh, honey,
harder.
it's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
And I just want my mom.
Mommy.
But my mom voted for him.
I'm surprised at
Oh,
the.
I hate this woman.
Oh,
I
Sonny.
hate this woman.
Sonny Hostin, the descendant of slave owners.
She's so let's see what she's got to say.
result, but I'm not surprised. As a woman of color, I
Shut
was
up,
so
you're
hopeful.
not.
I'm a woman of color.
Yeah.
What am I again?
You're like a whatever.
Mediterranean
You're
Islander?
yeah, Mediterranean Islander. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And I identify as a woman.
Yeah, I'm sick of people using this woman of color
Right.
thing. Unless you're like 100% Nigerian black,
Yeah.
you could say I'm black.
Yeah.
But when you're half whatever, you're not black. Shut up.
We should
about it.
we should have it on our licenses that says we're two black women.
Yeah.
So that when people ask,
Yeah.
we can go, oh, no. And then we pull up the IDs.
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool?
Yeah, that'd be sweet.
Okay.
Life would get so much exponentially easier for a black
Right.
woman.
Right.
At a mixed race woman married to a Jewish guy could be
course.
elected
Oy
president of
vey.
this country.
Yeah, oy vey.
And,
I wonder
I
if he's an APAC handler of yours. I just wonder.
think that it had nothing to do with policy. I think this was a referendum of cultural resentment in this country.
Keep telling yourself